Oxford University scientists warn risky NASA plans could provoke alien invasion. Oxford University scientists sounded the alarm bell over NASA's plan to broadcast location, data, and other information about the human race into space. They claimed that NASA could unintentionally trigger an quote-unquote alien invasion. A NASA-led team of researchers currently working on Beacon in the Galaxy, BITG, a program with the declared aim of greeting extraterrestrial intelligences. The U.S. Space Agency wants to beam the signal from SETI Institute Allen Telescope Array in California and China's 500-meter Aperture Spherical Radio Telescope, FAST for short. The signal would include information including as the biochemical composition of life on Earth, the solar system's timestamp position in the Milky Way galaxy, digitalized images of humans, with an invitation for extraterrestrials to respond. Anders Sandberg, senior researcher at Oxford's Future of Humanity Institute, FHI, urged that such a broadcast could be risky. In the unlikely event that an alien civilization receives a message, he said, the response might not be just a friendly greeting. Could you imagine for them to get here? They would obviously be much more advanced technologically than we are. Now, the search for alien life has a giggle factor around it, Sanders told UK's Telegraph newspaper in an article published on Sunday. He said many people refuse to take anything related to it seriously, which is a shame because this is important stuff. Another FHI scientist at Oxford, Toby Ord, suggested that there should be public discussion before sending signals to aliens. Even listening for incoming messages could be dangerous, he said, as they could be used to entrap Earthlings. He said these dangers are small but poorly understood and not yet well managed, he said. Ord insisted that there's no scientific consensus on the ratio of peaceful to hostile civilizations around the galaxy. He said, given the downside could be much bigger than the upside, this does not sound to me like a good situation in which to take active steps toward contact. Weaker signals have been broadcast into space in the past, using earlier technology such as the Arecibo message sent in 1974. Russia scientists did a series of such broadcasts called Cosmic Calls in 1993 and in 2003. Sandberg theorized that, quote, the poor aliens might already be getting various messages sent from all sorts or for all sorts of reasons, end quote. Scientists with the BITG group speculated that an alien species that is sufficiently advanced to achieve communications through the cosmos would, quote, very likely have attained high levels of cooperation amongst themselves and thus will know the importance of peace and collaboration, end quote. Canadian futurist George Dvorsky dismissed that theory as an old trope, saying he can think of a host of scenarios in which extraterrestrials with malevolent tendencies continue to exist. That is, of course, enemies to humanity. This is by Baxter Dimitri on News Punch. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.